Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, aka Alexis in Life. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how to make the Sydney bracelet, which is designed by MDL_looms on Instagram. I am so excited to be making this tutorial for you. Thank you so much for letting me make the tutorial for your Sydney bracelet. It's going to be my first bracelet tutorial, guys, so please cut me some slack. If it sucks, please tell me. If it sucks, please tell me. So yeah, I will have MDL_looms social media linked in the description below. Please go check them out. And before we get into the tutorial, if you like tutorials and you want to see more of them, give this video a like, comment below, subscribe. Be sure to check out my TikTok and Instagram. Be sure to check out my Etsy shop. And be sure to check out my Amazon storefront as well. Anyway, let's get into the supplies needed to make this bracelet. So for this bracelet, I would definitely recommend a double-ended hook. Doesn't matter what brand, just a double-ended hook. And then the bands that I am going to be using for this bracelet, for the neon pink, the outside bands, I will be using these three colors. And I will be using the white again for those sort of like inside bands. And then as for the light pink, I will be using this dark green color for the center color. Gather your supplies and come back to this video when you are ready. Alright, so once you have your supplies gathered, to start this bracelet, you are going to start with the basic 8-loop setup. If you don't know how to do that, I will show you. Wrap a band around your hook where you got 2 loops, and then we are going to pull a band through both of those loops, and you're going to want to go through those loops and place that back on your hook like so. This is definitely a delicate operation. So now you're going to take a band and pull that through those first 2 loops, and you are going to grab the first 2 loops and put them back on your hook like so. The other side is going to get a little messed up, but we will fix that. And you're going to take another band and pull that through and reclaim the outside 2. So now we have 4 loops on that side. So you're going to slide everything over. And we have to fix our bands on this side. This is my cap. This is part of the cap band. So I'm going to have to put that back over where it belongs like so. And now we are going to grab another band, pull it through the first 2, and you're going to want to grab the outside 2 like so. So you should be able to grab the cap band like so, like that. And we are going to pull band through the outer 2 loops again reclaim the outer two. This is what your 8 loop setup should look like. Now we are moving on to the colors. So you are going to want to grab the colors for the outside. So in this case, whatever color you're using for the neon pink, that is the color you're going to grab next. This is the first color I'll be using for that. So now you're going to take one of your colored bands and you are going to pull this band through the first 2 loops, not reclaiming any, and you're going to slide your bands down, flip your hook, and pull a color through the exact same 2 loops, so the 2 outside loops, and reclaim. So this is what you should have so far. And now we're going to want to grab the center color. So whatever color you are using for the light pink, that is the color you're going to want to grab now. Like I told you guys, I was using this dark green for that. So from here, you are going to want to pull the center color through. Gosh, this is like hard to explain. So I guess we're going to pull this band through the first 6. So 2, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to be picking up the outer 2 white bands. So the middle, you see these 2 middle white bands, we're leaving those. We're not lifting those up. We're lifting up this one, and then our 2 colors as well. It's going to look a little messy, so we are just going to be rearranging the bands, and it should look like this. This is what you should have after doing that. I'm sorry if that was confusing, but this is what you have so far. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. So now we are going to be taking a white band, so whatever color you're using for the white, we're pulling it through the first 3 like so, and we are only lifting the outside one like that. And we are going to do that same thing on the other side. So we're pulling this white band through the first 3 and only reclaiming that one. Does look a little messy, but it's fine. So we are going to want the white bands on the outside. So just make sure your white bands are on the outside when you're doing this next step. Now we are going to be taking another center color, so whatever you're using for this dark green, and we are pulling this through the first 7. So that is basically every band besides the last white band. My bands keep moving. They keep switching the order. it's really hard to make a tutorial and show you guys. The bands are not cooperating with me right now. So even if your bands move and the white is not on the outside, we will fix that. So we're pulling it through the first 7. You're gonna want to leave the white band on your hook, just okay, like that. And we are going to be lifting some bands up with us. So we're going to be lifting the white one we just put on. I'm sorry, I'm sucking. So this one, ugh, hold on. We're leaving. We're not touching the green. We are lifting this white one, this white one. I don't know if you're like me and your bands keep moving. So the green is supposed to be on the inside of the white. We're just going to do it like so. And now this looks like super duper messy. We just have to rearrange the bands. So you're going to take this outer white band and put it on the outside. And this is what you should have. Now we are going to take a side color through the first loop. So that is the white band, like so. And we are going to pull a white band through the first 3 on the same side and lift the outer one. And we are just going to repeat that on the other side now. So we took our side color through the first loop, put that back on our hook, and we took a white through the first 3 and lifted the outside band. So your hook should look something along the lines of this. Now we're going to take our center colored band. We're going to pull it through the first 7. Make sure your bands stay in order. It will be weird if they don't stay in order. So we lift 2, 5, and 7 for this one. So 2, sorry, it sucks because I have nails and like everything is just hard. Oh, we're lifting 2, 2. I forgot about it. All right, so now if I rearrange your bands, you're just going to do that. Hold on. Something, it looks messed up still. Like, there we go. I know I'm doing it right. So I don't know why it looks funny. It looks, I don't know, it looked a little stuck. So this is what you should have now. And basically the sequence starts over again. So I will do it a couple more times with you. I am sorry if I'm bad at making tutorials, but if you do have questions, feel free to let me know. So side color is going through the first loop, and we are going to flip gonna flip and repeat that, of course. Oh, well, actually, we're just gonna finish. So after you pull your side color through the first loop, you're pulling a white through the first three and grabbing the outside like so. And we're going to repeat that on the other side. So, sorry, I see. So for the other side, you take your green band, pull it through the first white band, and put it back on your hook. And now you grab a white band, pull that through the first three, and pick up the outer loop. And then you arrange your bands so they're correct. The white should be on the outside and your green should be on the inside. We're grabbing the center color now, pulling that through the first seven. Try and make sure your bands stay in the same order. It's fixable if they're not in the order, but it makes it harder to notice sometimes. So we're grabbing the outer two white bands in the middle. I am having difficulty grabbing them. First one, then the second one, and then we flip the green over the white and we grab the white band as well, and then we put the white band onto the outside so our pattern is correct, and we just repeat again. So I will be grabbing my green bands, but this is what you should have so far if you are still following along with me. So we pull our green through the white band, and now we take a white and pull that through the first three and grab the outer band, and we repeat and do that on the other side. Pull it through the first white band, then we take our white and pull it through the first three and grab the outside green band, and now we grab our center green color or whatever color you're using. Sucks that the bands keep moving, but it's probably happening for everyone. We pull through the first seven, I believe, and we want to pick up the two outer white in the middle, which I'm having a lot of difficulty doing for some reason. It's my nails, they're way too long. Alright, and the second outer one, and then we make sure the green is on the inside and grab that last white one as well. And then we rearrange our bands so the white is on the outside and the green is in the middle. I am just not going to repeat the steps again, but I am going to put on some music if you still want to watch me do it again, but I will be done with speaking about the steps. And if you are still confused, feel free to rewind and watch it back. My microphone did die here. I was talking the entire time. I did not know my microphone died, so I was pretty disappointed when I started to edit this video and I was like, where did the sound go? Anyway, enjoy! Alright, so your bracelet should be longer now. Should look something along the lines of this. To close your bracelet, it is really simple. You're just going to take a white band, pull all of these bands on your hook, like so, and you are going to take a C-clip and close it off right here. And that is how you make the Sydney bracelet. This design is by MDL_looms on Instagram. They will be linked below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you do enjoy, please give me a like, comment below, subscribe. Be sure to follow my TikTok and Instagram. Be sure to check out my Etsy shop. And be sure to check out my Amazon storefront. I will see you all in my next tutorial. Bye!